Going right to the beginning, I see young women now and look at the mums, and I think what these young girls would have been had it not been for these centres. We've got confident young women who've gone on and got degrees, they've got responsible jobs, they're bringing up their children they still respect their own culture, but they've got their own, I don't know what the word is really, they're fulfilling their own life much more than just being the mother role, and I think they've convinced their own community that they can do both. But the staff we've got now are super, and they all put 101% in, and they're delivering the best they can, you know, under very, very difficult circumstances, I think.
QD has had a very good working relationship with UMCC for the last 4 or 5 years. And that relationship was made even stronger when we worked with UMCC on a project called Narrowing the Gap. Narrowing the Gap was a Treasury-funded Yorkshire-wide project sponsored by and supported by the Department for Work and Pensions, which was ultimately about helping people, mainly of Pakistani and Bangladeshi background in the Yorkshire region, to build their capacity and skills to be able to enter the world of work.
Well, my name's Michael Clark. I've worked for Job Centre Plus for over 20 years now, currently based in Barnsley. And my role with the Multicultural Centre is the fact that I was the first volunteer way back 25 years ago and helped set up the original centre up on Clifton Lane. Because it was a new project, a new initiative, there was no sort of ground plan. You just had to make it up as you went along. So you had to get your hands into everything, writing the fundraising letters, organising the classes, supervising some of the classes, a bit of everything, really. So it gave me a tremendous range of skills to take into employment. You can see just by walking around the centre as it is now, just how well organised it is, the range of classes. I was looking at the classes that are on offer. Absolutely terrific range there. So it's doing a sterling job in the community, and I hope it carries on.
Okay, my name's Aisha Radava. At the moment I work in London for Waltham Forest Borough. I'm a child protection officer, and I work for the first response team, social services. Massive, invaluable experience. I cannot even express the words of what I've got out of from here is confidence. My self-esteem when I came here was very low because I didn't want to come back from Pakistan, to be honest. And when I came here, the amount of confidence Reshi kind of put into me and said, do you know what, it'll be all right, you know, do this. She slowly and gradually got me into things, and that's how I kind of like got, you know, I was able to do things. I mean, at one point when I was working as a children's fund project worker, we had 600 children just in one summer for 6 weeks. That's just amazing.
Well, when I started, I was office manager, and then quickly went on to become a quality assurance manager, where I was managing a lot of our training and adult learning provision, especially our basic skill stuff. You never know what you'd be doing one day for next. I mean, there'd be times where I'd be holding up a gazebo because it was just about to fly away, to other times I'd be meeting with the council leaders and people like that. So it's a nice and varied role, a lot of responsibility, but it was always nice too when you could see the faces of the people that we helped. It always made it worthwhile. So it's a very challenging environment to work in, and I think the fact that there are so many deadlines, you have to work very quickly, under a lot of pressure sometimes, it really did help me grow as a person and learn a lot of the skills that have helped me to get where I am today, really.
I'm Ambreen Chauhan. Currently I work for Birmingham City Council as a workforce development manager. Everything I'm doing now, I learned here. I remember a lot of people, and they were going into jobs which they never thought they could. We had women going into the police, we had women in managerial positions in various different companies, and I think they felt part of the community because the employers were local, the clients were local and they could see that there was so much help available for them. They just didn't know where to look. So for them, for the people that I worked with, I think it was like really beneficial for them. It's great. I wish I could pick it up and take it to Birmingham with me.
Next step is really bringing the new blood, new generation, because we have done our job. And I'm really in a search of a best person to really carry on our dreams, our inspirations, and taking that. I don't want to see that any of our board members, our chair, nobody will really want to that it will disappear.